Welcome to my channel Angel Beats and Pai Manwa. Don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button on my channel.
Welcome guys, I'm back from my vacation, so I can't wait to do so many stories with you guys, and I've read many manhwa, so I'm going to start sharing the manhwa here. So let's go. So we're in episode 7 of this interesting manhwa, this smart manhwa. So let's go. Raha, you seem unveilier than usual today. Did I interrupt your time with your slave? You must be quite displeased to be dragged into a banquet with only 2 days' notice. No, of course not. You don't have a fiancé yet, cousin. So it's okay. It's only natural that I take on such duties up to now. You are quite considerate, my twin. That's because you like wars like this. Think like putting me in the vacant seat of your betrothed. I will be back after having a word with the guests. You can talk as much as you like, my sister. Hello, High Priest. Would you care for some wine? Since it's a welcome banquet for the High Priest, I brought out the fine wine we have in the Imperial Palace. I did not partake in wine during Azaya time. Go bring out some tea instead. To be honest, I'm also more of a tea person myself. If it's alright with you, could you have a conversation with me? The spiritual leader of the continent Holy Nation, the neutral zone, independent but peaceful, was like a thorn in the eye of the former emperor of the Low Empire. However, the first thing he did after he rose to the throne was rebuild his palace. Rising above the Holy Nation, more saka and more noble, like a picture of a realm of God. But it was merely a display of grandeur, and it was clear that the existence of High Priest was a domain even the emperor couldn't touch. Number 152 is alive and well. He is rather too healthy and seems to want to eat me up sometimes. Alright, I see. Eyes that are actually filled with worry and concern. Right, I think I know now. That said isn't just a test subject that was picked up from somewhere. I don't know what your circumstances are, but it's a big issue if you cannot control your expression. What? I've been thinking, why did it have to be the Holy Nation? Why would those who worship God want to create a modern weapon? Do you deliberately send this test subject to our empire? No matter how wide Kazin gets, the only nation he cannot completely destroy is the Holy Nation. And if the experiment is related to my eyes, whatever it is, I thought physical contact would be the best method. So if I'm right, your behavior right now is quite inappropriate, since Cancer could be watching you from anywhere. Oh dear, you should be more careful, High Priest. Yes, Your Imperial Highness. I'm telling you to be more cautious from now on, if you truly wish to protect your precious test subjects. I'm so tired. Well, I should be grateful that it was sent before midnight. You can all leave now. Yes. I wonder if said is still asleep. Said, your hair. Ah, it annoyed me, so I cut it. It's just a haircut, but it feels so unfamiliar. Did he use that dagger from the drawer? It doesn't seem like it's your first time associated with a bat. You look pretty comfortable with it. I've done it a few times before. What kind of servant dares to just stand there and gawk at his master's bare body? I don't like winter. Every time this season comes around, it's as if it only bad things happen to me, like they've been waiting for it. Slap. Poor princess. No adult around to show her any pity. I don't know what you have been through, but you shouldn't let yourself be bound by the past. A nightmare is just a nightmare. It can devour your reality. It really feels like I could sleep like this forever. Princess, seeing as you are only out by this time, you and your slave must have had a good night. That's right. His Majesty sent this for today's banquet. Then return the necklace I gave you last time. That was also a gift from His Majesty. Wouldn't it be better to keep it with you? Lance Chamberlain. It's not a gift, it was simply lended to me. Couldn't he give them to his empress instead? Alright, then I'll make sure to return it. Okay. Princess, we need to go to the dressing room. We are running late. Anyone can tell he's just an emperor's dog. For some reason, his face gives me a bad feeling. Especially those eyes that look like they could cross the line and encroach at any moment. Your Highness, when you tried on the desk, that part was... Your Majesty, your preparation was taking later than unusual. I'm sorry, Kazim. I'll lead you to the living room. Let's talk. There's no need for that. I'll wait here so you can get ready. Alright. It's a good thing the marks on my body are gone. Hurry up with the preparation. Yes. He looks uneasy. I wonder which fool messed with his cousin this time. Seeing how he stormed all the way here, they must have struck a nerve. Rahan, what was that sound? What was that sound just now? It just... You tightened up suddenly and it felt suffocating. I see. If I squeeze too tight, that's the kind of sound you make. Cousin, the banquet is about to start soon. Is it really okay to be late? You are not expecting me to go out looking like this, are you? Of course not. Your role, as always, is to be by my side, looking perfect. On that note, are you planning to approach the high priest again today? What are you talking about? It seems like the two of you have a rather close conversation yesterday. When it comes to anything about you, you know how I get. Yes, I understand, cousin. The princess is as beautiful as ever today. How do you manage to shine like this at every banquet? Ah, that reminds me. Isn't His Majesty hosting a banquet soon to find a fiancé? I'm worried there won't be any room for anyone, considering how close the two of you are. That is true. All of His Majesty half siblings were either sold off or slaughtered, but the twin princess is the only one he treasures so deeply. I'm really envious of how much favor His Majesty bestow upon you. It seems that His Majesty, that even His Majesty, is just a man, rendered powerless by your beauty presence. But why aren't any of you drinking? It looks like your glasses are only filled with water. Ah, the alcohol. The atmosphere is pleasing enough to enjoy without it. Don't you drink? Lies. They're probably all too scared to drink. Afraid of falling out of favor with Kazim. Today, he's managing to keep his expression under control pretty well. I was worried. He might accidentally blot everything out to Kazim without realizing it. It's been a while, princess. Long time no see, your highness. Ah, it's today, the third Wednesday of winter. Yes, it's the death anniversary of Countess Bamboo. It must be difficult having to bring this each time. Difficult? Of course not. This much is nothing, as it is part of my sister's will. Wouldn't you want to fulfill your former nanny's will as well? Of course. Since she would still be alive, it weren't for me. I shall take my leave now, your highness. You look as beautiful as a doll today as well. Do not go to the west wing hallway connected to the bedroom. You may use the door to the back garden or east wing hallway, but must never open the door to the west wing, or you definitely regret it. Damn it, there's blood leaking out. Then, let's clean it up immediately. Since Her Highness is currently at the banquet. It bothers me. The awful scent of flowers. The nobles who laugh it up like fools, and even me who cannot do anything. Why in this world? Why am I still alive? Are those corpses? They're all dead. Why are they keeping them here? That is, we have to store them here before they rot. Why? It is an imperious order. Since brandy magic is quite powerful, the bodies of the slaves do not rot immediately after death. He seems quite arrogant for a sex slave of the princess. We clean them up before they... Cousin wanted me to sit here and watch. Their skin turning an odd pallid shade. Their breath slowly fading, having abandoned all hope. And the curses they muttered with their last strength as they reached their end. Raha, Rahadehasa, why do you look so miserable, my twin? Seems you're unable to ignore that damn imperial order. Like a caught bird unable to do anything is. Huh? Do you wish to kill me, Raha? Even like this? You are still so lovable. No. This is all Raha, are you going to keep doing this? Don't act so arrogant where you are nothing but a slave.